Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Build Guide Edition. Today I'm ready to drop on you my updated Mage, Sorcerer, Meteor build. We are all fire with this build. Of course, as always, everything is timestamped in the description below if you need to bounce around. We'll check out gameplay, skills, passives, gear, and of course break down the character sheet. Let's not waste any time and jump right into this. Starting off with some gameplay. Now the skills I'm going to be using: Elemental Nova, this is for clearing trash, one of my favorite skills in the game. Teleport, this is going to cast 3 Elemental Novas, give us movement, and also do something very special. After you cast Teleport, your next mana spender is free. Flame Ward, this is going to give us damage and survivability, and you get 2 charges. Black Hole, this is going to pull every enemy in the screen to the center, and then Meteor is going to rain down on it, and then regular Meteor. So technically your Black Hole and your Meteor both make Meteors. Now, but regular Meteor costs 127 mana, and Black Hole costs 197. So you do have to pay attention on this build. The idea is pretty simple. You're killing trash, and anytime you cast Teleport, you know immediately after you have a free Black Hole or free Meteor, and you never want to waste it. Let me demonstrate. So we just teleported, and now we dropped a Black Hole, and you'll notice my minion, or my mana, didn't even move. And Black Hole literally just killed everything on the screen. Most of the time I cast Black Hole, and I don't even look back. I just let it do its thing. Teleport, free Meteor. A lot of fire. Black Hole. Look at this. Just let it do its thing. Done. Oh yeah. Teleport. Free Meteor next.
I cannot do that.
It's so good. It's seriously so good. Look at all these enemies. We don't want to deal with all them. It's still going off.
Fools.
You gotta be calculated with how you're playing it. Watch this. Bring the rain, everything. That's some serious fire. So let me show you how to recreate this build, starting with skills. And the first skill we're going to look at is Teleport. If you are making a sorcerer, I feel like it's almost a required skill. You want to go right first. 4 into Ether Bearer, 5 into Elemental Affinity, 1 into Elemental Dawn, 1 into Elemental Dusk, 1 into Elemental Midnight. This is what's going to allow you to cast your Elemental Nova 3 times with Teleport. You then want 3 into Out of Body, 1 into Out of Mind, 2 into Crystalline Passage, 1 into Time Dilation, and 1 into Mana Tunnel. Now this is what changed this build around. Mana Tunnel is what allows you to have a free spell after Teleport. It sucks that we have a plus 6-second cooldown. Totally get it. Sucks. But it is worth it so you can spam Meteors and Black Holes. That is Teleport. Moving over to Flame Ward. You want 3 into Dilation, 5 into Through Flames, 2 into Stalwart Defense, 5 into Barrier, 2 into Desperate Defense, 2 into Fuel the Flames, and 1 into Dual Aegis. This allows you to have 2. So normally, like the way I use it is I click it, then I teleport, then I drop whatever, then Elemental Nova whatever's left. Move on. Or drop Black Hole and move on because it'll suck up everything into the screen. It's a really good skill. Cooldown sucks. That's why you want an extra charge. Elemental Nova, and in my opinion, the best way to run Elemental Nova is fire. So obviously you can make this lightning, you can make this ice, but I like fire for a reason. You want 1 into enable Fire Nova, 5 into Infernal Prism, 5 into Ash Frenzy, 5 into Melting Nova, 4 into Fury Destruction. Now in here you can get Armor Shred chance 200%, plus crit chance 200%. You can get crit multiplier 140 and elemental penetration. So you're penetrating, armor shredding, critting with stronger crits, and it's fire, which scales obviously perfect with the build. Very, very good. You just go straight down. Okay. Meteor, our damage dealer. Okay, you want 1 into Force of Impact, 3 into Aftermath. This gives you a 45% recovery on your Meteor for mana. Okay, 3 into Rapid Descent, 1 into Twin Meteors, 3 into Meteor Shower, 1 into Rapid Impacts, 1 into Rain of Fire. Then you come up, 4 into Extinction, 3 into Astral Cataclysm. This is going to give you your crit chance and your crit multiplier, and you will make lots of meteors, which you will see in a second. Last but not least, the newcomer, Black Hole. And man, oh man, did Black Hole take us over 6 hours on stream to figure out how to make this work, but it does work. Okay, you want 3 into Stable, 3 into Endless Maw. This makes it so it's lasts longer, and as long as it's up, it still drops meteors. 2 into Weakened Reality, 1 into Singularity, 1 into Armageddon. This is what creates the Black Hole to make meteors. This is what also makes it a 200 mana cost skill. It's crazy. Then you want 5 into Intensify. This is Pull Strength, 4 into Pull Area, and then I actually pulled a point out of Massive because at first I had these 2 maxed, and I moved it over to Drifting Singularity. This is really cool because when you place the Black Hole, it'll automatically home towards the closest enemy, and if it kills that enemy, it'll start homing to the next closest enemy. So just in case there's like somebody out of reach, the Black Hole will find it. It functions very, very well. And then just before I say those are the skills, when you have everything going, it is like this. That is a lot of fire. Moving over to the passives, and right now my character's level 89. So we have 28 points into the base class. You want 8 into Arcanist, 10 into Preparation, and 10 into Knowledge of Destruction. That's it. That's all we want. Nothing into Spellblade, and then good old Sorcerer. 8 into Brainstorm, 8 into Calculated Destruction, 5 into Arcane Momentum, 8 into Pyromancer, 5 into Lavamancer, and what's great is we can finally use Afterglow. This is going to give you 50% added spell damage when you use a skill over 40 mana, which is every time you use Black Hole and every time you use Meteor. 8 into Crackling Precision, 5 into Arcane Obliteration, 5 into Spell Slinger, 5 into Archmage, 4 into Recollection, and right now I am leveling Arcane Insight. So this is like my last one. I have 7 into that. Those are the passives. Moving over to everybody's favorite gear, starting with idols. Now I want to be as clear as possible. Okay, you need to listen to me, and I feel like I'm saying this more and more. This is my 11th build for 0.8.3. And this entire build was made over the course of a 6-hour Twitch stream. And I've never made a fire sorcerer ever. So I grabbed some random stuff that I had in my stash and whatever we found. This is not endgame gear. And I don't think I've ever said this before. Okay, so listen to me carefully. If you could gear this character like I have it geared in my build planner, which is linked below, this might be the best build I've ever made. Okay? The gear I have right now is terrible. It's terrible. Okay, and I'm not ashamed to say that. This thing destroys with what it has, so if you're able to gear it and take on a project from a gear perspective, it'll go so much farther. Now, on to the idols that aren't great for this build. Elemental Nova Area, fire damage when you're over max mana, necrotic resistance, fire damage, elemental resistance, health, armor, ignite, and fire area and armor. None of these idols I even recommend, but I gotta show you. I don't want you to think I'm not showing you. Those are the idols. Moving over to the gear, there is no gear requirement. There's no, oh, you gotta have this unique, or you gotta have this base item. I would recommend robes, the scholar's robes, because of the adaptive spell damage, okay? And then you want mana regen. Helmet. Look at this. I don't even have 4 affixes on this. Amulet. Catalyst. Armor. Wand. Ring. Belt. Ring. Relic. Boots. And gloves. You can take this build to the next level. Moving over to the character sheet. Now, right now I have 64 points of intelligence, 28% into movement speed. Fire resistance is solid, lightning solid, cold solid, physical solid, poison's crap, necrotic's okay, and void is solid. The resistances are okay with the exception of poison. Practically 0 block chance, practically no armor, dodge sucks, ward isn't very good. That's because our intelligence has taken a little bit of a hit, but you will get protection from Flame Ward, and weirdly, you'll get protection from Black Hole. Again, if you ever had a bunch of enemies on you, you drop Black Hole, it's going to pull everybody into there. So it's great when you have a pack. And that's the whole thing. You can kind of just run ahead, and when you have enough people behind you, Black Hole, they're all dead. When you're looking at damage, right now I have 37% crit chance, 230% crit strike multiplier. And again, that doesn't account all the crit strike multiplier you're going to get from your actual trees for your skills. 168% to spell damage and 402 to fire. Endurance is bad. Crit strike avoidance, though, we're maxed at 99. 1 point away from 99. Other than that, we got some ignite at 31, some slow attackers at 68, and increased cooldown recovery speed is at 34. And we took the max on the passives and the max on the helmet, which helps us get teleport back a little faster. It still doesn't seem like that fast, but it's 7.5 seconds. Black Hole takes forever at 19 seconds, but luckily Meteor has no cooldown. All right, everyone, that's the build guide. I am telling you, geared correctly, this could be one of the strongest characters in the game. And we actually made the decision, my Discord community, to try and do this because a lot of people were saying that fire could not compete with lightning or cold when it came to the Sorcerer. And I'm telling you right now, it is harder to gear, but it's not true. It can do just as much damage, have just as quick clear speed, and it is a blast to play. But I want to know your opinion. What do you think of my new Meteor Fire Only Sorcerer? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure you've heard by now that I have officially started a Twitch, having so much fun streaming on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. First link in the description below if you want to go there and support. We're always chatting, we're always playing games, we're doing builds together. It's really a lot of fun. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,100 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this new Fire Flame Meteor Sorcerer. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.